Good evening and welcome to this evening's concert, our spring concert for middle school and high school bands and choir. Before we get started, I just want to get some thank yous out of the way and then the rest of the concert will flow rather smoothly. So thank you to the Annette Island School District School Board and all of the staff, particularly Apu for helping with some dress rehearsals today, and Ms. Denny for adjusting her schedule so we can have combined rehearsals with our 6th graders. And also an extra thanks to Dr. Cook for working with our students, particularly through the first semester. They've come an extremely long way, and I'm really, really proud of this particular group of 6th graders. We are going to run our program straight through without any interruptions. If you would like to access the program, I believe the QR codes are on okay, they're over there on the wall. We are going to start with a song called Song of the Fjords, a Norwegian folk song. It's been many years since I've had this focused of a 6th grade group. They're on top of it 99% of the time because they're 6th graders, right? But today's rehearsals and just before the concert, I complimented them on how on task they are, how efficient they are, and how focused they are. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I've enjoyed this year very much. And thank you all for listening to them practice all year. As you can tell, they are getting better, and you can hear and recognize the tunes now. One more song for you. We're going to do a quick group change, and in about 4 to 5 minutes, we'll have the high school choir out. Please feel free to hang out in here if you like, or go check out some of the really cool options that are available from our CTE programs for participants. Be right back. Tonight is going to be a little bit different than normal. Something really cool that happens at Music Fest, which we were at just 2 weeks ago, is that the entire afternoon is filled with clinics where students can participate in a wide range of activities, including dance, or conducting, or singing, or what else? Music history. There's all kinds of huge variety of things. This year there were a lot of conducting clinics, and our students got really into that. So, students will be conducting this evening's concert. First up is Lizzie Olson conducting Your Fire, which is a really cool song that was commissioned by Gymnasium Bolton, and it's written by Kevin Hudson and translated by Sarah Booth, so it is a completely original work that we are the only choir in the whole wide world that gets to do it, and this is only the third performance of it in the world, so please enjoy Your Fire conducted by Lizzie Olson. Our next piece is called Come Travel With Me, and at first I picked this piece selfishly because of you know that I like to travel, and then I realized that it was more applicable to all of us because we travel together constantly, especially some of us. So this song is a dedication to our choir for all of the travel we go there. conducted by Louise Medaway. You may notice a theme with this group of songs. The next song is called Thoughts of Home, which is about a person who joins the ship and sails the seas, but they still miss home. And it will be conducted by Miss Steeler.
Scarlet town, I had a single dream.
conducted by Mackenzie Williams. Before we start that song, I just want to recognize our outstanding musician for Music Fest this year for choir, was Louise Meadoway. Please enjoy the jazzy tune of Gymnasium. Next up, we have some solos and ensembles that were also performed at Music Fest. First up will be Miles Atkinson, and he'll be out in just a minute. have our students from Metlakatla High School to qualify for state for solo and ensemble. Please enjoy Sarah Haas' Serenade. We are really excited to travel to Anchorage with Sarah next weekend and display that performance to the entire state. Next up, we film All the Way, Miles Atkinson, playing Finale from String Quartet number 74 by Haydn. So classical piece. Metlakatla and Mackenzie Williams playing The Entertainer by Scott Joplin on clarinet and tenor sax. Right on schedule, we're going to move on to our middle school band. This group is really interesting in many ways that I love. But most interestingly is this group is all 7th graders. So they have all played their instruments for exactly 2 years, and they are phenomenal at it. We've spent a lot of time together, and these songs are a lot of fun. There are not in middle school. Neither is Louise, as you may have noticed, but Louise has offered to join us to fill in some parts. I will also be playing, so this group will be unconducted, which is also a big feat in musicianship. Our first song is called Fanfare and Firework. We're going to warm up really quickly, and then we're going to start playing. Similar to choir, this group has a theme in their music, and this theme is kind of traveling into the unknown and back in time. So our next song is called March into the Unknown. Our next piece is where our time travel really starts to take off. Mr. Colton is going to join us with some narration. This piece has 5 individual movements, so while we're playing, there's no need to clap in between the movements. At the conclusion, I will give you a signal that we are actually done with the piece. But there are 5 different things that happen in this piece, so please hold on to your seats and your time traveling seatbelts.
Alrighty, fellow time travelers, it's time to go on an adventure. Activating time warp engines in 3, 2, 1. The primordial Earth, the dawn of mankind. Too late to see dinosaurs, I suppose, but... Oh wait, look, over there. Cave dwellers. Ancient Egypt, such a majestic kingdom. The pyramids are truly a sight to behold. I think it's time for a selfie. Oh no, what is that? What's happening? No, we've gone too far! It's robots! They've taken over the Earth! Hurry, we have to get out of here. Time travelers, it's time to blast off in 3, 2, 1. Whew, I'm glad that we made it. You all would have never made it without me. Anyways, time cadets, see you next time.
We are waiting for years too. Thank you, Mr. Bolton. Our next piece is called The Legend of Boudica. In the year 60 CE, a Celtic queen named Boudica led a revolt against the Roman occupation of Britannia, which is modern-day England. Boudica and her tribe burned and destroyed several cities, including the original London, before they were finally defeated. Today, Boudica is remembered as an important figure in British history and is commemorated by a large bronze statue on the Westminster Bridge in London. Before we play our last piece with this group, I just want to thank Louise for playing with us. She's jumped in repeatedly throughout the semester, and we were like, hey, why don't you play the concert with us? And she agreed. So thank you, Louise. And also thank you to this small group of very mighty group, as you can hear, of fantastic 7th graders. I appreciate you all, and I've had a really great time playing with you. Our last piece, I also programmed a little selfishly called Valkyrie because I went to Iceland last year, and the Valkyries are part of Norse mythology, the women who ride into battle and basically protect warriors during war. But in my selfish choosing of this piece, it actually became our favorite song to play, and I think you'll be able to hear that it is one of our favorites to play. This group really likes to play battle music, which might be concerning. Just a heads up to the community. Keep an eye on these ones. I'm going to go accumulate some more musicians, and the combined middle school and high school band will be playing for you shortly. 1 minute. Before you have the combined 7th through 12th middle school and high school band. The rest of the concert will be conducted, well, not the rest of the concert, there is one but for the most part, students will be conducting the remainder of the concert, and Louise Meadowlight will be our first conductor for Best Day of Harmony. What's really cool about having students conduct this is the equivalent of your kids growing up, getting their driver's license, graduating high school, and going off to college and being adults. They are the adult musicians when they're conducting themselves, and they've done a number of rehearsals on their own where I just sit back and they run everything, and this is the product of those rehearsals and student conductors. So can we give our student conductors another round of applause? Our next piece is Shenandoah, which is an American traditional song from the Appalachian Mountains. conducted by the Williams. I think we can all agree that it is the very best way to start a day is with band. So thank you guys for always starting my day out right. This group has faced such adversity this year. I won't say they rose above it because that's not how this type of adversity can be met. Instead, they embraced music, they embraced each other, and together moved forward. Your children are kind, loving, caring people who are already making the world and my world a brighter place. I could not be prouder of you. Okay, emotional part over. One of my favorite elements of being the middle and high school music director, Owen, is that I get to be with music students for 7 years, from 6th grade through 12th grade. Over those 7 years, we spend quite a lot of time together. A lot of memories are made, inside jokes are shared, miles and miles covered in various travels. This year's seniors will be dearly missed. Before they play their final MHS concert for you, I have some awards to give. First up, I'm going to award pep band letters. These are students who played all season with the pep band and traveled to regionals with us to participate in the regional tournament where they got to play not only for our basketball teams, but for many others, including some of them, Aaron and Miles, got to participate in All-Star Pep Band, which is a high accolade at regionals. And then the rest of us all got to play in Mass Pep Band, which is pure chaos if you've ever been to regionals. It is very loud. There are 100 teenage musicians playing at the same time, and it is super, super cool. You can literally feel the gym move with every note. So these pep band letters will go to Aaron, Miles, Sarah, and Malika. The next letters I have to give are not given every year. These are students who audition and participate in regional or state events, such as Honor Fest or State Honor Choir or State Solo and Ensemble. And this year I get to give 2 of them. The first to Sarah Guthrie for participating in Southeast Honor Choir this year in Greenville. And the second letter goes to Sarah Hoff for participating next week in the State Solo and Ensemble. The next portion is chaperone appreciation. Our utmost thanks go to our amazing Music Fest chaperones. They take care of students, they take care of other chaperones, they cart everyone around, order and collect meals, which is not always a pleasant job, and generally make our travel smooth and enjoyable. This year's chaperones, and I have certificates for you, so please come up, were Shira, Dr. Taylor, and Lily, and Mr. Fulton. Mr. Fulton's certificate is not just for chaperoning. He is also our go-to for any and everything we need, playing piano with the choir, jumping in with the band if we're missing people, narrating random crazy songs that I give him, sometimes at the last minute, and just in general being there for all of us. So thank you, Mr. Fulton. And here we go to our senior awards. Our first senior award is going to Elizabeth for her participation in choir. She finally saw the light and came to choir at the last minute, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So, Elizabeth. Next up is the Arian Award, which was established in 1948 to give national recognition to senior class members chosen by their schools for outstanding achievement in band, orchestra, or chorus. Students who receive the Arian Award have attained both high academic and community standing. And this year's Arian Award for band goes to Daisy Keene. For choir, this year's Arian Award goes to Mariana Amon. Our next award is called the Patrick Gilmore Award. The Patrick Gilmore Award was introduced in 1994 in honor of a legendary bandmaster and impresario. This award honors outstanding high school band students and their achievements and commitment to the band. This year we have 2 Patrick Gilmore Awards, the first to Matthew Miller. The second goes to Karen Williams. The next award is the Director's Award. Director's Awards for band and chorus honor outstanding senior members of the MHS music program. It is awarded to students who display high qualities of dedication and conduct, and is presented in recognition of the students' outstanding contribution to the music ensemble. For band this year, this award goes to Aaron James. For choir, the Choral Director's Award goes to Evan Valley and Luis Medellin. Our final award tonight is a national honor given in high schools around the country. It's called the John Philip Sousa Award, which was introduced in 1955 to honor the top students in the high school band, recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. The Sousa Award is the pinnacle of achievement in a high school band and is awarded to only one Metlakatla high school band student each year. This year's goes to Sarah Hoff. All right, that concludes our awards. We will finally play for you again. Our first piece is Together as One, written by our very own Tim Lannick, and he got to come to Music Fest and see this played on stage. It was really cool. Everyone around him was like, oh, you love that, you love that. It was really cute. And tonight, Daisy King will be directing it. Kilauea, and it is based on a volcano that has been continuously erupting in Hawaii since the 1980s. Yes, it is still erupting. I get asked that question 9 times a day. And you can look on Facebook or YouTube and see this volcano is still erupting in all of the lava and the ash and everything coming every day. So this is Kilauea, a volcano theory, and feel free to close your eyes and kind of imagine the chaos of this volcano erupting and the beauty that it brings with it. Our next song is called And Good Night, complete 180 from William Chester, and it's based on a lullaby by Hans Brahms. I think you'll recognize some of the melodies, and it will be conducted by Sarah Guthrie. is one of our favorites. It's kind of like a video game song where you can hear this whole adventure happening. There will be solos by Aaron James, Miles Atkinson, and Gracie Booth. And we can write it right in this note.
And before we conclude this concert, I'd just like to, that we all give Rosendale and Fulton a big round of applause for what they have done and contributed to this program and how much they have grown this music program and actually connected with us besides just being our teacher. And just really grateful for you. So a round of applause.
Thank you all for coming tonight. We're going